is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive.
Hello everyone, and welcome back for another round of BioShock. Where we left it off last week, we were in Arcadia. We had sort of like sprinted through the entire level, skipping I think most of the enemy encounters, and we got to the end, and Andrew Ryan had just killed all of the plants or poisoned them, and we have the next task of creating some sort of potion. I think it was. If I just click into here. Yeah, we have to make this here, but we need these materials. I don't know where we're going to get these materials from. That's our mission for today, to try and figure out that one. So you have to let me know if it's too loud. Every time I press the volume control, the menus come up because of the way that the key bindings work. But let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, and I'll rejiggle the audio for you guys on there. But anyway, what's everyone's egg count up to start with today then? How close are you, royalty, to getting your stickers? 22 and a bit. Ooh. Right, let's run through here. Oh. Under attack from all sides here. I wonder if... Oh, we've got no ammunition. Hang on. Oh, we really don't have any ammunition. This is not good. Right, let's see, what have we got? We got anything at all left? 15 anti-personnel rounds. Locked. No game audio. Yep. That's why I pressed that, but I think we're going to have to reload this because everything seems to be going horribly wrong and I can't see a thing in front of us. Right, let's run through here. So ammo. Right, we'll take a bit of the ammo. Oh, is it way too loud? Right, hang on a second, because the only way I can adjust this is to tap out of the game. Because it's a really uncooperative window, this game. Right, there we go. I've dropped it another couple of points. So is that any better? Well, I suppose once we actually get moving, I suppose. Trying to see the...
Typical behavior for someone with your condition. Still thinking the B-grade plasma.
That's perfect, is it? Brilliant, royalty. Right, let's see. I'm just going to... The problem is the little arrow that tells me which way to go is like right underneath the pop filter on my microphone. Like the weapon selection, we never have any idea what weapon that we're using. But at the minute, this is the only weapon we've got as well, because we sprint through the level last week avoiding all the enemies, so we didn't get any drops. Uh-oh. Hide. Right, want to go through that door there. There's just like an ambush or something here. You come to my town? There we go. You hear one of those big daddy things somewhere.
Finally.
Make sure they're down. So has anyone done anything exciting today? Or I'll have to just prep for tomorrow's stream. Where's that little thing gone? Ah, that must be the end of the level there. Oop. You've been asleep all day after your night shift. We almost didn't have a stream tonight because Casserole, normally she'll sit and watch the telly on my shoulder, but if she falls asleep, I tend to fall asleep with her. So I've actually just nodded off completely with Casserole snuggled on my shoulder. Oh, you've had a fun day arguing with people on the phone all day, Chrissy.
Julie, my dear, I am trying to run a business here. You want to spend time with my honeybees? Well, I'm gonna have to start charging you for the pleasure. If I come out one more time and find you lawless,
Let's do a reload check quickly. We have one round of ammunition for that.
Answer your question. Yes, my days in beekeeping school are a blur, but I do seem to remember something about that enzyme you keep blabbing on about.
Yeah, we have absolutely no ammo whatsoever. Oh, what's that there? Oh, you've done one of the redeems there. Hang on a second. What you got there? Oh, that was the one that you were talking about the other day, wasn't it? When we were chatting. We'll have to see how much it is. Ooh. Why did he die? I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before because when you told us about it, it sounds familiar. Oh, this is not good. There's explosions going off everywhere. I like puzzle games though. We're going to be doing well. I completely forgot to put it into the schedule, but we were going to have a little proper go on the Witness, weren't we? Which was that, the puzzle game that we did after Numa. Any ammo anyway? We're doing quite well for having no ammo.
When I confronted him with this fatty, he tells me, Pierre, this
What
is
on earth happened there?
to worry that the water she is distilled. It could be worse. I could take it right from the ocean.
Why do they wear those masks? Maybe there's a part of them that remember.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
You have to throw us the links in Discord
Used to be how they used to look.
later on. Oh, ooh, look, some ammunition, right. Reload check again. Oh. 2 rounds of ammunition. That's going to go far, isn't it? Well, this doesn't at all look like an ambush, does it? So Something's ticking. Are the bees all coming out now once this timer runs out? Yeah, release the bees. Did anyone watch Black Books? So, I think it was only like 6 or 7 episodes or something like that. But there was a bit in that where Bill Bailey, there was a bit where he was locked in the shop for the night, and there were scrap all the stuff. He sort of like screams when he gets like released to tell like I think it's Manny. I can't remember the character's name, but he sort of said, "I ate all your bees," because there was like a collection of dead bees that he had on the that had just come into the bookshop and died, and the crazy Irish guy that was whose shop it was, he was like hoarding dead bees, but because he had nothing to eat through the night, he ate them all. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be looking for in here. I'm just going to keep clicking on everything. Right, get back up the ramp, get back up the ramp. Let's try that again. Oh, I just seen I've missed that one there. No, Chrissy, I didn't get a chance to have a look at the Arc Survival. Was it which one of the platforms was that on? Because did you say it was? There was. It's not on Steam, was it? It was on something else. I can't remember which one you said it was now. What did we run out of? Oh, hang on. First aid kit. Epic Game Store, that was it, yeah. I'm sure I've got that like launcher installed on here. I'll have to try and remember to go through them again. Because I might have to adjust what I've got for Friday's game, because I can still not find my Mass Effect CD. Kind of sounds a bit right, 45 quid. The price of games is just phenomenal. And I remember, like, when I had my snares, it was like 25 to 30 pounds. Then for the Xbox 360, it was kind of like 40ish pounds. But now, like, for some of these new games, you're talking, you know, like 100 quid and what have you. Here we go. Is that the last one, memories? We got all the enzymes. Oh, quick before the bees come back. I'll have to have a little look later on and see how we get. Is it like only free to play during the period, or is it a case of if you pick it up during the time frame, it's yours to keep, kind of like with the Xbox games? Have we completed this zone yet? It's free to keep. That's not bad. I'll definitely have to have a go later on. Have we cleared this zone? Let's have a look at the map again. Yeah, we must have completed this zone now. Yeah, the arrows disappeared, so we must have completed this section there. And the doors are locked. Brilliant. Oh, are they? Is it sort of like how Xbox Games with Gold? They've got the you get your 4 games a month. There's a game of the week thing as well, where they have like one game and you get to keep it. I must have like hundreds and hundreds of games now with the Xbox One for the games with gold. Because I always make sure I've got like a reminder on my phone that tells us to go and click on the button to redeem them. Let's see what's down here. We've only got a couple more rounds of ammunition left. Right, so we need 7 of those still. We've got plenty of whatever this is, and we still need a few of those ones, whatever they are. I wish these were like laid out a little bit better for knowing where we're supposed to go. Oh, and there we go. That is out of ammunition. Well, there's another one of these sparkly things. Here's some more bits and bobs. I'm just going to have to deal with getting electrocuted. Oh, we're out of ammo, that's why nothing's happening. We've really messed this up, haven't we? Anyone got any ammo? We could always try one of those shop things, couldn't we? Because they've got the those funny little ammo shop things, haven't they? I was just about to say there, I've never heard of the first one.
I'll kill your first! I'll kill your first!
There's one new game that's come out the other day that I'm quite tempted by, is the original, the remake of the original Command & Conquer games, because they just came out a couple of days ago. Must nearly have all the equipment to make this potion right now. I don't see anything else shiny in here. Yeah, because I played them all the time on the original PlayStation. So I'd love to, like pick them up again and play them, because I had like those ones, the Red Alert games as well. I had like loads of them I got over the years. I always remember there was a shop in Whitley Bay, Granger Games. It's where we all used to go for our games to buy them, because the guy who ran the shop didn't care about release dates. It was a case of once the game arrived in his warehouse, like, you know, once it got delivered to him, he used to just put them on the shelf and start selling it. So I remember that it was supposed to come out on the Monday. He'd gotten them in on the Thursday, so we all went down on the Friday afternoon after college to go and pick up our copies that were all reserved. Wow, we've been in this room before, haven't we? Oh, what just happened there? Oh, medkit. Right, let's have a quick scan of the map to see what we can figure out. So the other bits that we're looking for must be in this sector. So from there, I want to go back to the middle, up the stairs, up another flight of stairs, and somewhere next to a clowny face. Right. Well, that makes perfect sense.
Fuck! Nobody lays a hand on me!
Ah, here's the flight of stairs. Is that when like Call of Duty came out? Is that as in the like one of the original Xbox ones? Because I think I've got that on the on one of the consoles. Oh, I wonder if I could connect my classic original Xbox, because there was a couple of games on that I used to like that are backwards compatible. Yeah, this is the right way.
Andrew Ryan asked a simple question. Are you in the or
Yeah, keep going this way. So there's something this way according to the map. Nope, it was the other way. Ooh, what the hell? Oh, great. We've been caught. So what's this? Somewhere in front of us there's a stairwell. Oh, what the hell? Let's get out of here, run. But it must be in here, the next stuff that we're looking for. Too many explosions. Where are we attacking from now? This has all gone horribly wrong. Run away. Ooh. Just keep running. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it because we are completely overwhelmed with all we have is a spanner. Oh, we have one pistol ammunition. One shotgun round. Now we have no medkits. But yeah, we are now back to the traditional no health gameplay playthroughs. Who needs health anyway? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna make it now. Look at our health now. Stay down. Alright, so we have plenty of those. We've got loads of those, but we need this greedy, well, greedy yellow, like, specimen. Right, let's do a reload check. I keep forgetting we've got plasmids.
I know someone's there, and it'll be easier if you just come out.
That was the machine gun, wasn't it? 20 rounds, and we are virtually one hit death. See if we can find the combination for that somewhere.
Please, come on out.
I keep thinking these are like those bottles you can pick up. No, it doesn't like we can do that. Oh, worth a shot. Right.
I send you live.
Oh, I forgot about that rocket launcher thing up there. Oh, that's a gene bank thing. I was hoping it was going to be the ammunition place. 2 more rounds for that. Right, let's see, there must be something close by that's got that combination written on.
I'll go there soon with Mr. Bubbles. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see.
Ooh. So our health has regenerated a little bit.
One of the children came and sat in my lap. I push her off.
Yep, the demon child returns. Unfortunately, we have nowhere near the health or the ammunition to be able to deal with them.
Her filthy hair hanging in her face, dirty clothes, and that dead glow.
No, it doesn't look like that. I can't see a combination for this door anywhere, so hopefully that's a bonus area that we don't need.
In my chest, bitter, burning fury. I can barely breathe.
Let's check the map.
And suddenly I know. It is not this child I hate.
Right, what we've got through here. Because I know there's that rocket launcher thing. We're going to have to try and maybe just take out that rocket launcher thing. Because that's... preventing us... Oh, no. Don't set the... Oh, yeah, they come again. Well, might as well just run then. If we've set the alarm off, we might as well make a good job of it. Come on, change the ammunition. Oh. I thought that was us dead there. We hit Mr. Bubbles. I don't have to run away now till he calms down. Nope, he's still coming. Oh, what the hell? What set that off? This is not going well. Right, we've done the bit with the bees. So we know that section there is done. Is there anything else that...
Sometimes they look at me and they don't stop.
So yeah, so that's the room with the bees. That way is back to the Arcadia. So there's a room here that we haven't, like, just like under the map. Right, so it's this way for this room that we haven't yet opened. Oh. And we're also down to the spanner. What your broken focus? Right, that puts us back up to this corridor. So wait for that camera to go around again. Ooh. Have we been down here? This is the way we came in, isn't it?
You come get me? Nobody lays a hand. Yeah! Come here, you.
That could still mean though, folks, that there might be a broken chunk just that you're not seeing it now because you've dropped the distance down. Oh, he just teleported. There we go, one less of them to do. Oh, look at the health now. First aid kits. My nose once again is running like a tap, so I'm going to use the opportunity whilst I'm in this menu. And we have health again. Well, we've got one of those things. I don't know where we picked it up from. Well, as long as you can, like, move around those other previous chunks without the game cutting out, they wouldn't be a problem to fix. You just use MC Select just to prune those couple of chunks off the edge, then just walk back over to them. It's like that's all I use to prune the end dimension this morning. We must have to get into this room. I think we could hack it, couldn't we? Use the auto hack. Nope. After all that, there was nothing of value in here. Yeah, I make regular backups of my, you know, my Bedrock world. I've got it like backed up on a online as well, and also on my big server downstairs. Oh no, bloody cameras. What we've got is we don't really have any ammo to deal with anything. So how do we get to this little patch here? That's the question. So which way are we facing now? So we're facing that door there. No, that just brings us back around to here. I hope this level isn't bugged as well. That's all we need. Go mad clicking and everything. Oh, cameras. There is. Oh. Run away.
A simple question. Are you a man or
Oh, here come those drones. Oh, they've all respawned as well. Must have some form of ammunition somewhere. At 14 rounds, that's enough to take out this camera once and for all. That's better. Well, that looks like it's gone a bit off, doesn't it? So somewhere behind me here is whatever this thing is. It's like trying to see, can you like walk through the posters? You know, like in Minecraft where you put the you know, the paintings down and you walk through them.
I'll go there soon with Mr. Bubbles.
Oh, that definitely doesn't work. which one's that one there, Chris? Is that marked on the map here? Oh, sorry, no, that's the corpses of the Right, we have to run away from all these guys for a minute. Right, the alarms have stopped. Ah, right, yeah. So, what do them ones look like? Toast. So we're going to have to run around now and see if we can find all the bodies of the ones that were previously killed. Oh, not that one. Not that one. It sort of reminds me of, oh, what is it called? Ghouls from, oh, is it the teleporting ones? Now they keep on materialising next to the intersection, don't they? It's quite often ones in these little corridors here. Oh no, that's the start of the level. Back it up. Oh, let's just avoid him. We'll have to give it the royalty zap and slap, I think, for these ones, because we don't really have any ammunition to deal with anything else. Let's go back upstairs. Oh, hang on, I've just spotted that. 2 seconds. We will save. In case something goes horrifically wrong. Right, give me 2 seconds because I haven't got the folder open. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Ugh, just had another one of those sneezing fits there. Now, hopefully, this is the right one. When I last did it, did we talk about Oxo? Was that the chicken that we were talking about? Or was it Paxo? I think this is the right one down the list of the folders, because you haven't redeemed one of these for, it must be nearly 2 weeks, I think, since he's last redeemed these. tell you what I will do though. I'll bring the chat down to this screen. I'm going to move that up to there, and then I'm going to flick you guys over to that screen. Now I'm just waiting for my monitor to catch up to make sure that that has actually worked. Yeah, it looks that way, yeah. So hopefully you guys can hear me still. But this one is Oxo. She was one of our first girls. Because we originally got 4: Oxo, Paxo, Chasseur, and Speckles. Yeah, you can see and hear everything. That's brilliant. Yeah. I can't see what's going on the actual stream because it's here. So I've covered it up so that we can view these bit bigger on the big screen. This was like when she was a little chick. This is, you can sort of see, because there was like this field didn't actually belong to us, but the girls used to go over there, and that's where we set up their coop. The people who owned it weren't that bothered because they couldn't do anything with that bit of land because it was only a weird little triangle shape. And there she is. She had beautiful red feathers. She used to she was like the first one of the chickens that used to let me pick her up, and me and her used to go like for little walks. So I took her under my arm and we'd go for a little walk together. And during the winter months, she used to put her wings over my fingers when we went for our little walks when she was under my arm, so that my fingers would stay warm. So she was my little winter glove. Now the next picture, I know you've seen this one before, but it does contain Oxo because she's obviously the one that's whispering in the background. That's an idea, Royalty. How far are you now through the Marvel films? Because I'm trying to remember exactly where you were the last time you mentioned it. Had you done Infinity Wars? I think it was that roughly where you were up to last time. Last time you mentioned it, I think. You just rewatched Infinity Wars, yeah. No, this was. I think I took this one the day that we were moving, because I had to pop her in the box and she didn't know what was going on. Obviously, getting herself upset, saying, why have I put her in this little box with all these maniacs? Look at the state of that, covered in mud. It's all over our comb. What on earth was she doing this day? But you can see, yeah, I think this was when we were up in Maud. That's the tyre behind, and I think that's Barbecue that's just in that there having a bath. Because they all used to pick on Barbecue because she was the bottom of the pecking order. So the others were in the. I think I showed you the picture last week where they were all in the tyre together. In fact, I'm just looking at the slides. That picture is actually going to be coming up shortly again. And Speckled had the tyre inside of the tent that you can see there all to herself. So when Speckled was finished, I put Barbecue in there so that I could keep the others off her. So I just sat on my plant pot to make sure that she was kept safe while she was having a bath. And there we go. Look at that little troublemaker sitting on my arm. See him again. Look at the state of her beak. What on earth was she doing? I'm not covered in mud. And what's that? Oh, hang on, I just missed them. There's something going really weird with the restream chat here. It's coming up with all sorts of like weird little messages for us. But I just missed one of the previous ones from your Royalty there, saying that you were going to watch another one of the Marvel films tonight. But yeah, I think it must just be the night for naps, because I said Casserole was on my shoulder before. Normally she sits and she's like awake and she watches the telly, but as soon as she actually falls asleep, I end up falling asleep with her, because she's just so like calming, having her like cuddling on my shoulder. I can hear a little heart slowly beating in my ear. There we go. Little troublemaker she was. The same again. This is in mode. Unfortunately, they didn't have very much to actually like play on or what have you. But every morning, I made sure that they had little cuddles on my knee. Each one individually gets the hugs. Same now, of course, as well. She had lovely feathers, all big fluffy feathers. You can see little bits of white coming in on her back there. That was one thing. She was red, but she had like a little bit of a white ribbon around her neck. You can see like some of the bits of white coming into her feathers on her back there as well. Ah, that was after we moved. She used to do this to me all the time. She would stare at me dead on with one eye wide open and the other one sort of half closed, like looking at us, saying, what do you want?" Oh, she was a good little girl. She when her sister Paxo died, she didn't lay an egg for 3 months after that. When I came home after losing Paxo, I just had her curled up on my knee all day because the things with chickens that they understand a lot more than what people think. They have like the concept of lost and know when somebody's missing. Look at them there, Oxo and Paxo there. That'll be having their baths together because them two were sisters and went everywhere together. Pair of little troublemakers. Oh yeah, you see Oxo in the background there. There's a little barbecue, and that is one of the very few pictures I have of one of my cockerels. That's Sage and Onion. I'm going to have to organise some of the other pictures because there's something going really, really weird here. I keep on getting bombarded by weird messages from YouTube. I don't know what's going wrong with that. I'll have to investigate it later. But it keeps on spamming in the chat. I don't know what's going wrong with it. There it goes again. I've got no idea what's going on there. I'll have to just try and keep because it's like the normal chat is like disappearing before I get a chance to see it. But I love that mash. Look at the state of that. And there we go. That's them having baths. They love having the well. You've seen them in the streams having their little dust baths as well. It's a shame the weather hasn't been any better. Because I would have set the camera out, but it's just been like sort of like teetering on rain for the past like few days. So I don't want to set the cameras all up and then find all of a sudden I'm going to like whip them all away because it's pouring down. Oh, hang on, what's going wrong here? Ah, there we go. It wouldn't let us advance the frame there. This is Oxo in her first winter. I remember you see at the back there where Chasseur is just at the edge of there, and they had come out and they'd gone around the edge. I'd got to the bottom of the garden to try and entice them to see if they would come back and play. She walked over here and kept on looking at me as if to say, "Why aren't you carrying me?" She got to here where I took this picture and then she ran away back inside. Yeah, I had this one for a while on as one of my desktop wallpapers, and also there's this one here. I think I made cards out of these pictures actually as well at some stage. I think I did Christmas cards a couple of years ago with these pictures because look, nice with the nice little winter ones. Oh, there, butts in the air. She's about to lay her egg. They kind of like stuff themselves in corners and they have their butts in the air, and then when they come to lay their egg, they sort of like tilt the other way. You know, like those boats at the fairground. So she'll like lift up into what I call the launch position, and then drop the egg straight out the bottom. There we go. Look at her in the middle of the bushes. Oh, that's where we used to live as well. When I used to arrive back from work, they were never bothered about me. They would see me coming, and they would run. They would run straight across the garden from wherever they were. They would run straight past me, and they would run round the corner to the front door of the house because they knew that I kept the worm bucket inside the front door. So they thought, oh, he's back. We can go. We'll all get wet treats now. and they used to just like en masse pile into the house because you couldn't get them away because you could barely get to like the lock on the door from from them all just running past. But yeah, it was never a case of, oh, hello, how are you doing, sort of thing. It was a case of, nope, he's back, let's go queue up at the front door to get the worms. But they were going through the front door, they'd have a run around through the house like mad whilst I got the worms, then they would go exit through the conservatory. There we go, that's the expression. She would have the one eye open and the one eye like with just a tiny bit, and she would like stare at me dead on like that. Such a cheeky chicken, but you just see the little eye just peering out, smiling on you. Oh, here we go, sunbathing. I love watching them sunbathe when they do this bit here where the wing is up, and then what they'll do is after that they'll stretch their wings right out. There's little speckles. There we go, curled up in my arms. And when I started like looking after like having to look after barbecue more with her going virtually blind, she got really jealous, and she would chase behind us, squawking at me. If I'd picked up barbecue to give her something to eat, Oxa would run after us squawking because she wanted to be up in my arms. So it's like those are her arms to sit in. Oh, there we go. Look at those wings. And you know who that big troublemaker is? Little Gravy. And that's possibly Tika's butt. Oh, there we go. There's another one of her covered in mud. See the lock, so barbecue, that'll be pecking in the background there. Oh, that was because her feathers, after Paxo died, her back feathers started to go really, really white. Because she changed her feathers really, really quickly after that. And this is sort of like they went more and more white after she lost Paxo. There were beautiful patterns on her back. Sleepy chicken. She used to, when I was cuddling her, she would, if I was carrying her under my arm, eventually after a while she would put her head under her wing and go to sleep. No, that was another thing she used to do. She'd rest up against me chest. And I would rest my nose on her comb. Getting her little cuddles. Just like this one here. Just as soon as I picked her up and like held her in my arms like that, she'd just fall asleep. She was quite happy, just cuddled up in my arms. The last one, we have seen this picture in one of the other sets as well there, but it comes in it comes in the Oxo set as well. Look at the state of that beak. That's why I have to sit and clean their beaks every day. But that is all the pictures in that set today. So what I'm going to do now is I've actually rigged a new button, and I'm going to see if it works. If not, then I'll just have to return to the game. Hang on. I'll move the chat window back up here. I'll bring the game back up, and then I'll press the new button and see what happens. Well, it's safe to say, Streamlabs, that new button that you've just released doesn't work. Yeah, it's supposed to do a little credit sequence of everyone who's watching the stream, but nothing came up. Right, let's do another reload check. So it's the teleporty splicers that we need.
Pool of the parasite. Fontaine is dead. Rapture lives.
I used to use that little sound effect in quite a lot of my videos, like for like transition-y bits.
I like it.
What I'll try and do is, if I remember, towards the end, actually, how far are we for build? Oh, we still need quite a few of those. What I'll do is I'll try it again towards the end and see if I can get it to trigger, even though I'm going to trigger it manually. Right, let's go back to the wrench. Right, what's down this way? Have we been down this way?
Tail to top. And if we find no tattle left.
Oh, we drank the beer again.
This what you want?
So I think we're going to have fun like last time, doing the waiting for those enemies to respawn. So I don't think there's any at all in this section. So now I need to try and find the stairs to get out of here. Here we go. Just to be sure. Nothing on that one. Right, we'll get some more ammunition. That's probably all that we can really afford. So are we going to get any of the teleporting ones at all? Or is nothing going to respawn? This game is really, really bugged, isn't it, this edition? Right, that just leads back down to the bottom here again. I don't think we're going to have much success here at all because I can't even hear the sounds of any of the other enemies spawning in. We'll give it another couple of minutes, have a rummage around. If we can't find them, then I think we'll call it a day, because otherwise we're just going to end up like last week where we were just running around in circles trying to like will something to spawn. Right, this is back to the start of the level. back through here. Nothing through here. That just goes underneath where we just were. Let's now go through here. Or is this back to the start? Yeah, that was the start of the thing, wasn't it? Let's have a look out the window there for a moment. Check the map. Rid of that bit. Right, so we're going to go straight ahead now. Actually, let's have a quick zoom in here. Oh yeah, we're going to do that bit, haven't we? Right, so into this passageway.
Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you there
I can hear somebody there.
What's that? Is it him? Stop!
See if we can spot, because absolutely tons of them came through here before when we were like clearing this zone. I think it must be out of luck. Oh yeah, we've got to wait for that timer to expire, haven't we?
The children must remain functional to be effective producers of Atom. I accidentally placed them into vegetative state so they would be more pliable. If I leave her
Right, we'll try down this bit, see if we can get one of those teleportery ones again.
they play, sing. Sometimes they look at me. They don't stop.
Mr. Bubbles.
Sometimes they smile.
Any more bodies for us to fiddle with? Uh-oh, that was a mistake.
Hey!
Anything any deeper? Nope, wrong sort of splicer. I think we're well out of luck on here, aren't we? Oh, I don't think we're going to find any more at all. Let's go back to the... see if we can find out. Here's one of these stations. So yeah, so we still need loads of these ones here, but we are just not getting the spawns. Which was pretty much the exact same problem that we had on that at the start of the level last week. Yeah, we've been through this section. And this is back round to the... Anything fresh spawned? I just think if we've been all the way down there, something might have spawned heading back this way. I'm not hearing anything. Nope, I think we're completely out of luck. I think I'm probably going to have to come back to this off camera, because otherwise we're just running around in a circle here, which is not very good. So I think we'll call it a day for this one now. I'll maybe just give it another go through the week, like off camera. But if I have no success, then I think we'll move on to Halo, because at least I know that all works. But before we actually properly go, I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm going to save it. I can see that for some reason Restream is just spamming chat at me. I have no idea why. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if I can get that thing to work the way it was supposed to. So, just whilst the stream's active, because for some reason it doesn't like it when it's not. 23.4 now for your royalty. Right, let's see. Let's sign into there. And there we go to alert boxes. Oh, hang on, no, it wasn't under alert boxes. Yeah, I grew up in Time Out, and you've just joined us just as we're ending the screen. But welcome. We're having technical issues at the moment. The game's just not spawning anything in. I'm just trying to, before I actually close the day, I'm trying to get one of these alert widget things that I've got configured to work. You see, it's supposed to come up like this for you guys on screen, but for reasons unknown, it's not cooperating. But if I just go over here for a second, I'm going to minimize the chat, I'm going to pause the music, and then yeah, it's always fun. We've spent like about 20 minutes running around the arena trying to get an enemy to spawn. Unfortunately, they're not cooperating. Let's see if I send a test. It comes up perfect, the way it's supposed to. And yet, when I trigger it for the actual event, we don't get anything. Let's go back into my controllers. Yep, we're logged in with that, so that should work with that. Right, I'll give it one more test once the screen goes blank. Yeah, it's the it's the promise, isn't it, that we something has to go wrong. Some of our games go all right though, don't we? Last night's stream was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? Because of all the lag on the Minecraft server. Right, let's press this and see if it comes up with. There you go. See, it's worked this time. But there we go. I'll have to work on that and see what on earth is going wrong with that anyway. It sort of went way faster than what it should have done, but I can't test it unless I've got an active stream. So I use a bit of my guinea pigs for the end of the stream. But anyway, tomorrow night, the planned stream has changed. We're going to be doing some more Minecraft tomorrow night. So, you guys are welcome to hop on the server as well there. We're going to be playing with TNT for an hour or so. Who have I got? Oh, for a second there, I thought the microphone wasn't on there. It's just to turn it into one of those. I should have just stayed asleep, shouldn't I? Yeah, it was. Thank you for joining us there. If you're interested as well, checking out my stream schedule there, there's links to my Discord that should be popping up everywhere, assuming all the bits and bobs are working. Because it just seems to be like the week of catastrophes today. But yeah, we'll play some Minecraft tomorrow, and then as long as I can find the disc, we'll be playing Mass Effect on on Friday, starting that one from the beginning. Because I've been looking forward to playing that, but I just cannot find the box from when we moved that has the disc in. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.